Alright, welcome back guys to another video. Now the title's a lot different than most of my videos because normally we're here talking about Call of Duty. But yeah, today we're going to talk about something different. It's if consoles for any game should be allowed keyboard and mouse. Now you guys are probably wondering like, well, kids, this is kind of stupid. Like, why would you have a keyboard and mouse on a console? Like, it's just a disadvantage. Well, I mean, mainly because people can't afford a PC. That's probably one of the biggest reasons. Like, people can't afford a PC nor a laptop, because if you take a look at probably the cheapest gaming laptops, probably 400 to 500. That's if you want at least solid performance. But like I personally, I think it'd be a good idea, but there's definitely some exceptions. Like let's take like I have a PS5 right here for an example. Now the PS5, like let's say if you're gonna play something like Miles Morales, let's give that as an example. Personally, I don't feel like that should have keyboard and mouse support, because the reason I say no is because it's a PS5 game. It's meant purely for that console. I think if it's like a console exclusive, then it should definitely not have keyboard and mouse support. But if it's something like I don't know, like I'm trying to think of a game, probably like Overwatch. I know Overwatch don't have it, and Apex Legends doesn't have it. Like, why can those two have it? Like, and like even at that point, even then, like why not just pair them up with PC players? Like, because if that's the problem, where it's like you're gonna be paired against console players with like wait, hold on, I lost my train of thought, but like you get the point. Like keyboard and mouse players, they have a huge advantage, don't get me wrong. Console has aim assist. That's really all I can think of. Like, what can you do on keyboard and mouse you can't do on controller? Like for Apex, for an example, one tap strafing, that's a huge one. Tap strafing is deadly. But I feel like they should have it. I don't know what the problem would be. Like, if you just pair them against other keyboard and mouse players too. Like, not necessarily on console, but like people who are also playing on it. Because not everyone can spend that much money on a PC or a laptop again. So, I mean, and a console is really like, how do I say it? Like cheap, I guess. Not cheap in like a bad way, but it's like cheap where most people can afford it. Like, because a PlayStation 4 now would go for like 100, maybe to like 300, I had to say. But I'm more likely you're gonna find one for like 200, 250, somewhere in that price range. Like you would find it during that price age, and the same thing goes with like Xboxes, because I know I also have not the Series S, but the One S all digital, and I know that goes for like 100, I want to say, on eBay. It's real cheap, and like a console, it'd be good. And yeah, you're playing on 60 like hertz, 60 frames, like everything like that. But even then, like still, I mean, just to have like that keyboard, But I don't know, like I don't think like even if every game allowed, like every main first person shooter allowed, keyboard and mouse, then I really don't think a lot of people would switch. I think people would be more worried about the aim assist. But yeah, but the only reason that I'm touching on this subject is because I was playing last night, doing Damascus and everything, and I ended up coming across this thing that was basically where you could connect your like your keyboard and mouse to your console. And I knew that was always a thing, but I didn't think it was actually any good, because I always heard that the input delay was like really high. But it was called, I don't know, remember what it was called. It's called Zix, I think it was called. Or so, it was something like that. It was Zin, something like that. Yeah, that's what it was. And the guy was playing Rainbow on Xbox. I was like, and it was a TikTok, and they were saying to stop complaining about it. And then that just made me spark it. Like, why can't we have it? And especially for a game like Rainbow, everybody knows Rainbow dominates on keyboard and mouse, because one, you got it's like because I know you can tell in that game you can do a hip fire with keyboard and mouse. But I mean, even for Rainbow console, like, they don't, like, I wouldn't say they have to add it. I mean, it'd be amazing if they had it, but definitely at that point you would have to pair them with PC players of similar skill. But yeah, on this gameplay right here, I'm playing obviously Modern Warfare. I'm using my keyboard and mouse. I got GK61 and a Razer Viper Mini V2. I need to end up changing my mouse because I don't like this mouse. It was way too small for my hands. But definitely, I ought to say it's a lot harder on here. Another thing is, I guess another reason they couldn't add it is because not like consoles, they don't have like a mouse trainer, which I mean, it kind of makes sense, but I mean, I don't really know. But yeah, that's really it. I think that, I don't know, just for first person shooters in general, they should have it. At least like every first person shooter across the board, I think they should have it. Because I think if PC has the option to be like controller and keyboard and mouse, like I think console should have that thing. PC really does got it better too, because one, like a lot more frames. Well, I guess I can't really get frames because I mean, it's just like, it's depending on how much you spend on a PC. You could spend like $200 somehow on a PC, and that thing run like an Xbox 360. Now, no offense to Xbox 360, but you know what I mean. But for sure though, I think, but PC does have the benefits of controller, higher frames. You can get that. It's just generally better on PC. PC is definitely the way to go. I'm mad to myself to this day that I ended up buying a PC. I don't have the box for my PS5, so I can sell it. But yeah, that's just a little rant. But definitely, I think they should have it, because in general, you can look at any like pro league for any game, and it's gonna have what's it called, keyboard and mouse as the top players, except for Call of Duty. I think that's the one downside, because I'm pretty sure Call of Duty is mostly played on controller. But other than that, like Apex, I know is top tier keyboard and mouse. Overwatch, I'm pretty sure is top tier. No, Overwatch is. Yeah, no, I take that back. Overwatch is. Rainbow is. It's just keyboard and mouse. I'm not saying which is better, because like it's like proven by now that you can be good on anyone. So there's really no point in debating which is better. Personally, I was always controller my whole life, but I want to get to keyboard and mouse because I do play claw, and I do not want to spend $250 on a paddled controller. So I'm going to be trying keyboard and mouse. I might end up buying the little GameSir thing, because I couldn't buy the Zen one, because, I didn't mention GameSir. GameSir is like the other version. It's real cheap. It's like $50. It's a lot cheaper than Zen. Zen's like $300. But I'm gonna end up buying the GameSir. I might do an unboxing video and then just like review it. I don't know if I'm able to review it. I'm just kind of show it and everything. But it's gonna be real cool, trust me. But I'm definitely interested in it to see if it's really that good. It's only $50. It's nothing crazy, but I'll definitely be trying that out. But yeah, that's just my take on that today. I'm not gonna give anything on Damascus today. But definitely, for sure, I might end up double uploading to try. Oh no, I might upload like real early tomorrow, just so I can end up getting out the Platinum AR video. But yeah, with that being said, thank y'all for watching. It's your boy Skitz here, and yeah, I'll catch y'all probably on Monday or in a couple hours. But yeah, peace.